Hey everyone, welcome to the shortwave radio channel, and we're going to continue talking on this video about the Mlite M880, which is an interesting radio to play with. It has received several updates now in firmware. It is now at firmware 1.5. So if I go at the about page, I don't know if you can see it clearly, but this is 1.5. So you could see here 1.55 update. So I went from 1.5. When I got it, it was 1.3, went up to 1.5, and now it's at 1.55. So minor fixes, minor little things that are played in here. Now, one thing that it does, it finally does give reception above the 148 megahertz. So yes, I have received here on 161.65 the what is the basically, I don't know if you can hear it here. So anyways, this is the marine weather forecast on 161.65. So the marine weather forecast from for the St. Lawrence River here. Now, I have not been able to receive a decent signal of 162.400, which is the NOAA weather channel coming out of the United States across the border. So this is, it shows me that it's somewhat sensitive. I mean, it does get signals, but if you compare it to a dedicated scanner that's really good, it's not as sensitive. And the Mlite team did say that it will work, but it might not be up to par at that frequency range. But it's nice to have the frequency range extended. It's very interesting because I look at the comments and I'm trying to dose the comments that I have. Some people are excited on this radio. I am not. If I had to purchase this or purchase an SDR that I plug on a computer, an SDR that goes on a computer will be the first choice. That's for sure. It is more complete, more interesting, more features. You get it on your computer or on a big screen if you want. So, I don't think this is a big innovation, that SDR display here. I mean, there's no waterfall, and a waterfall in an SDR is important. So apart from just showing what's on each side, I'll tell you the only thing that is interesting on this radio is its noise reduction, that I have to say is the best I've seen. But remove that, honestly, remove the noise reduction, and this is worthless to actually purchase. And this is my take on it. It's okay, and portable operations, you got to play with the menus, put the AGC. I found some way to get kind of, just enough performance out of the telescopic to get stuff. But this doesn't even come close to a good portable on telescopic. It has too many flaws. There's no internal ferrite. So, in the lower frequencies, you got to have an external antenna. On the higher shortwave frequencies, you can get it to be decent still. Nope. If you remove the noise reduction feature, I still say this is not a radio to purchase. And even with the noise reduction feature, this is so complex for most people, it's probably not a good idea. I get something like this, which is much cheaper, does the job, and like the PL 520. That's my take on it. It's hard to compare because honestly, it's in a category which is different from a standard radio, a standard portable. But you know, I get a lot of people saying, "Oh, wow, I love it," and it's just amazing. It's okay. It's not amazing. It doesn't bring you anything that another radio won't bring you, except that in signals that are just strong enough for that. Yeah, the noise reduction feature brings you a clearer, nice audio that's cleaned up, and that is great. It doesn't bring you a DX that the other radios will, you know, not receive, and the noise reduction feature has its limits. If the signal is weak, noise reduction feature is useless. It's really signal's going to be at least, you know, a minimum of average like signal before it really kicks in and works well, or else it's just going to be like, you know, kind of distorted audio. um for the rest, I mean, you know, anyone who purchased this is much more for the fun of it. You know, you get it for the fun of it. This does not replace an actual good portable. If you use a external antenna all the time, I don't understand why you buy this, for a simple reason. You just buy an SDRplay device or whatever, plug it to your PC, and that's going to do a lot more than this, more interesting than this. And it's actually, you know, I mean, if you have to be stuck to an external antenna, that's the way it is. But for the rest, I will be bringing it actually in the next few days, maybe tomorrow if the weather is nice. I might go do a walk in the park with this and the PL520, by the way. But this is my take on it. It's a novelty. It's an interesting device, but for the price this is sold for, and I've heard a few things about quality control also, that, you know, you never know if you're going to get a good one. I don't know. I'd stay away from this personally. I bought it purely for this channel to actually test out. If it wasn't for that, this would not be in my hands, especially at the price that it costs in Canadian dollars. Um, and it's my take on what it is. You know, there are things that I say that are not personal opinions, you know, like performance. That's not a personal opinion. It's the way it is. But my take on should you get this or not, that will be your decision to make. But that's what I have to say. So if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.